For the last several years, the gang has tried to make it to Africa. After postponements in 2021 and 2022, it appears the trip is finally a go. We are AfricaBound. Ernie, Olga, Ron, Patricia, Mid, and Cliff will board a flight bound for Durban, South Africa. Our travel journals will vary, but we can be assured that Patricia will be looking for the best camera angle. Ron, he'll be looking for a bench. Mid will be looking for just the right color. Cliff will be looking for the best composition. Ernie, with his long lens, will be looking for the long shot. And Olga, well, Olga will be looking for Ernie. All of us will shoot way more pictures than necessary. Departure from Tampa International will start the 33-hour ordeal. All three couples are flying, but probably different airlines. Transit points vary. London, Amsterdam, Paris, Doha, even direct. Who knows? But the flights will be long, from 24 to 40 hours. That's a long time to sit on an airplane, but we are excited to be in Africa. South Africa may never be the same. It only recently was freed of the horror of apartheid, yet it struggles with crime, unemployment, and poverty. But its beauty is uncontested. Our first port of call is Durban, South Africa's third largest city. When we arrive in Durban, we'll have 2 full days to recover before we start the great safari adventure.
Our first port of call is Durban, South Africa's third largest city. When we arrive in Durban, we will have several days to recover from our long flight before we head to the Heritage Lodge for our safari. However, before we begin that adventure, we have plenty of time in Durban to experience some of the sights in the city by the sea.
This group would never travel without some look at the food of the area. The best look for food of the area here is the Victoria Market.
This expansive market is the oldest in South Africa. It opened in 1917 and was rebuilt in the 1970s after a fire. While many tourists visit, it is still used by locals. South Africa has a very diverse population, and the Victoria Market reflects that. Just about any kind of spice imaginable is available here.
Durban today is an interesting mix of people. You can easily see the influence of British, Zulu, and Indians in the people, in this, what is frequently thought of as Zululand area. Zulu-Nyala is nestled among the wilderness reserves of Mkuzi, Hululiwe, St. Lucia, Sodwana Bay, home to a wide variety of game: elephants, rhinos, buffaloes, hippos, giraffes, the secretive leopards and cheetahs, and the shy Nyala antelope. All are endemic to the region. The reserve is home to over 40 species of animals and a wild array of bird life.
Zulu-Nyala appears to be a clean, well-kept place with all the amenities a visitor might enjoy. It is surrounded by nature preserves, so that may mean an abundance of wildlife. Built in the 1940s as a stop between Maputo and Durban, this Zululand icon now provides safari services.
Let's sit quietly and take a look at some of the animals we really hope to see in this area. Our home for the next week or so is a beautiful 3-bedroom, 3-bath manse on a hill above Cape Town. Sea Point, the neighborhood, looks out over Victoria and Albert waterfront, where the cruise ships dock. On clear days, visitors can look across the sparkling South Blue Atlantic Ocean and can spot Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela spent 27 years. A short drive down High Level Road takes the curious to Strand Street and the Cape Town City Center. The approach to our home away from home could be an arboretum. Lush greenery welcomes visitors and a high wall affords privacy. Buddha is seated at the front door for the spiritually inclined. Once inside this beautiful home, a warm living gathering area awaits. Multiple sofas, big screen TV, and a fireplace call out, "Your home, come relax." And I suspect there will be a lot of relaxation after busy days in the city. All of us in our group are cooks. Some might be classified as chefs. The kitchen is important. This one is small, but it'll be adequate for our limited needs, unless, of course, we decide to have a braai. That's from the Dutch word meaning to roast or barbecue. Hard to imagine more than this little gem would be needed. All the 3 bedrooms are large, and with 3 bedrooms and 3 baths, we shouldn't get in each other's way. All also feature outdoor exits to the beautiful gardens. When you step outside the doors, it takes you to another lush space, an inviting hot tub, multiple lounge areas, shady and sunny, provide a variety of spaces to relax after a busy day of sightseeing. Of course, if the braai is hot, the smell might just be very inviting too.
Once we are out and about, we won't be able to ignore the beauty of Cape Town's setting. The area around Cape Town will offer vistas not equaled in the world. Signal Hill, Pinnacle Point, Table Mountain with its tablecloth promises to be stunning.
Volker was predominantly a Muslim area. When we became a democracy country, we became diversity. So now we have got black, white, pink, green, yellow, all types of people living. But we all get along quite well, we all respect each other. When the Dutch and the British brought the slaves to Africa, and the Val built these houses and he painted it all white. And the people that time got confused, where the doctor lives, where the baker lives. If I want to go to the doctor, I walk in by the baker's house. So the doctor decided he's going to paint his door different colors so that the people can know where to go. And that is how it came. From a door it became to a hall, and from a hall it became the whole house. But we as residents, we choose our own colors, whatever color we want to paint. So it became purple and white. And now I'm known on Google as the lady by the purple house.
South Africa has become quite respectable with its wine production, especially in the southern part of the country. Its history dates to 1659 when the first bottle was produced in Cape Town. The primary production areas are Castagna, Paarl, Stellenbosch, and Frankenschhoek.
I don't drink wine, but the wine country in South Africa is so beautiful, I can hardly wait to get there and see it. Who knows, I may even drink a glass or two with the gang. Established in 1913, Kirstenbosch is an important botanical garden nestled on the eastern slopes of Cape Town's Table Mountain. Kirstenbosch was established in 1913 to promote, conserve, and display the extraordinarily rich and diverse flora of southern Africa. One of its premier activities is the Glass Walk. This footway, high above the tree line, allows visitors to walk above the canopy for a sky view of the gardens. In 2004, the park was named a World Heritage Site. Bid and I thank you for watching. We enjoyed doing this prequel to our South Africa adventure. Ron, Patricia, Ernie, Olga, Mid, and I have traveled together before, and this trip promises to be as memorable as our trek to India was in 2017. Thank you again.